What's going on YouTube? QKG here, and welcome to my 7th Dirty Bomb Mercenary Spotlight. Damn, we cranking these boys up pretty quick, we almost a 10. But anyway, the Merc that we are going to be reviewing today is the one that actually did get the most number of comments throughout the previous Spotlights that I've done, which is Fragger. And to tell you the truth, this Merc is literally one of my favorite Mercs in the game. He has a lot of stuff that I don't like, but he has a whole lot of stuff that I do like. So without further ado guys, let's go ahead and get started. So the Merc Fragger, what we're looking at right now, this Merc has 150 health and 385 sprint. So he's a pretty beefy Merc when it comes to life sustain, but at the same time, he is very slow. So if you want to be able to run normal, you at least better whip out that cricket bat or that knife or something in order to keep up with everybody else, because there's no way you're going to run out, especially with the big MG class that he has, just to be able to get there with everybody else on time. You're going to be late, everybody's going to be dead, especially when they needed you, and yeah, it's going to be pretty horrible.
Come on, Pop! You can't do this, dude! I know, well. You can't do this!
So pretty much just run out there with your knife if you want to get there faster. That's pretty much like everybody who played Counter-Strike and knew that, and it's pretty much just helps you get there faster because it's lighter weight. So definitely do that to even out his sprint power. So pretty much this Merc is straightforward, just complete straight slaughter, massive firepower, and equipped with, oh yeah, you guessed it, frag grenades. Pretty much this Merc just literally has that. He doesn't have objective specialist, he doesn't have ammo, he doesn't have anything else but frag grenades and a lot of health. So some people, you know, had a problem with that at first. It was like, we can't do anything else and blah, 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 and all this stuff. But I've literally had no problem with that. I've had no problem with the Merc. The way he performs literally didn't change. Even if he did have like a little bit more like objective specialist or ammo or stuff like that, I was thinking he might be a little bit OP, because the man is pretty deadly as it is right now. But pretty much his base stuff, you know, all that stuff, and I have a problem with. So Fragger is equipped with two different ARs, which is the M4 and the BR-16, and then he also has one light machine gun that I hate with all of my fucking passion, which is the K121. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. The K121 is a high power LMG, but I'm not gonna lie, I still hate this gun. This gun is literally complete poop to me for some reason. I don't know. And of course, the rest of the community agrees that nobody loves using his MG class. Of course, when you first get Fragger and you have that default card, you're gonna end up using that. But trust me, you definitely want to end up rocking an AR. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get into stats before I start hating on this gun. So, due to the recent patch, he used to have 50 rounds. Now there's 55 rounds in the magazine, which that still ain't shit, especially for an MG. And he has 17 damage, 476 RPM, and a damage per second time of 135. When I think of MG, I at the least think maybe 70 rounds. At least 70 rounds, he'll be good. Usually MGs have like maybe 170 70 rounds, 80 or something like that. But just like 50. That's just for like an assault rifle that just has a drum magazine. I would have literally expected this thing to hold a lot more ammo, but of course it doesn't. And then you only have enough for one reload. So if nobody throws you ammo, you're gonna get screwed. And there have been plenty of times where I've gotten screwed because we have stupid arties or side hammers that decide, oh, I'm not gonna throw you any ammo because I'm gonna be too busy just focusing on trying to kill everybody and throwing ammo to myself and not helping the team.
Damn it!
I'm sorry.
What is the matter with you? Move with me! Don't dare move with me! I'm trying to be nice to you!
So, pretty much until they give this gun some more ammo, or make this gun, it doesn't need to shoot fast or anything. The damage is fine, the damage per second time is fine. The only problem is the ammo. Give it more ammo, or just at least give us 3 reloads. Everybody else gets it. Why do the LMG only get 1 extra reload? Everybody else gets 2, but we get 1. So that's a little, I don't know, man, that's a little whack. So pretty much with the MG, do I like it? Pass fail? Would you end up using? That's completely up to you. But to tell you the truth, I hate that gun. Alright, so with that piece of duty out the way, let's actually go ahead and get into the more effective guns in Fragger's class, which is going to be the M4A1 and BR16. So first off, I already covered the M4A1 and the BR16 and the Skyhammer spotlight, so I'm actually going to give you guys a quick debriefing of these guns real quick. So pretty much the M4A1, it has decent damage out of all the ARs, and it has pretty good handling, which is pretty good, and literally the gun has 35 rounds, 14 out of the damage, 536 RPM, which is the second highest fire rate out of all the ARs, and a damage per second time of 125, which is the fastest out of all ARs. Now, honestly, I've always loved the M4A1 in pretty much any game, and it performs really well on Fragger. Like, that's actually where most of my montage clips and stuff came from, was just using the M4A1 on Fragger. It was a nice fit for him because, of course, I love a spray happy gun, and it has 35 rounds, which pretty nasty, and the gun is actually pretty good when it comes to damage and fire rate and all that stuff, and damage per second time. So it was a really nice fit on him, and I really enjoy the M4A1 on Fragger. It's pretty much just my preferred gun to use on him, but that's just me. Alright guys, so the next gun we got is the BR16. The BR16, it was a nice fit on him, but at the same time, I don't know, I had a little bit of different thoughts just because of the way his playstyle is. So pretty much it is a burst fire AR that requires a lot of accuracy, has 27 rounds in the mag, 15 out the damage, 525 RPM, and a damage per second time of 131. So the stats are pretty nice on this gun, but just because of the way Fragger plays for me, I would have felt like maybe if they put a timing on him, it would have been a little bit alright. Just because I felt like his complete assault, he should just be guns blazing, just Rambo style. But BR16, you can actually end up doing that with that gun. Usually you need to be a little bit more patient, but just because he has more life sustain, just make sure you're accurate. You can literally end up doing that, no problem. I was able to mow people down with this gun too, but just to see in the timing, I was like, that would have been, that would have been a nice touch on him. But of course, that's just how it is. I don't know if they're ever gonna change them or give them more loadout cards. That would be a good idea. Splash damage. Give each character another loadout card and give them another weapon, so each of them have 4 instead of 3. Look at your boy QKG giving y'all ideas. Alright guys, so pretty much after all the guns and all that stats and stuff, what do I think about Fragger as a Merc and his balance and just different ways to counter him? So pretty much I enjoyed the Merc. He was just pretty fun. His frag grenades actually did a lot of damage. He had lots of firepower, good life sustain. He's slow, but I would expect that. And if you have a medic behind you, you're not gonna end up dying. And it's just as bad as when you do that with a Rhino. It's pretty nasty. It's a good combo. But pretty much just some ways to go ahead and counter Fragger. Literally, I'm just going to say this right now, aim at the head. Because if you're shooting him in the stomach and chest, he's going to end up having an inch of life while you're end up dead. So if you aim at the head, hopefully he doesn't, that's an easy way to counter him, is always shoot them in the head. Because some people usually don't do that. Because usually you can battle a Merc head to head, and if you end up shooting them in the chest and they're shooting you in the chest, you're going to get the kill if you shot them first. But if you're always aiming at his head, of course, that's just simple FPS knowledge right there, is just aim for the head. Also, if there's a medic behind him, like a healing station, shoot the healing station first, because if he doesn't have any more life and you have more people, you're gonna end up getting a kill. And also have strength in numbers. Either engage him from behind or make sure you got backup with you, because a Fragger can mow some people down, so you gotta have some backup with you. And if you want to take him on by yourself, you better make sure you're behind him, because if you're not and he gets to drop on you, it's completely over unless you're dead on accurate hitting that noggin. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this Dirty Bomb Mercenary Spotlight. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it, and of course, as always, leave comments down below on any other Merc you want me to review next, because Sparks has been getting a lot of votes. And you never know, man, she keeps getting votes, I might end up having to do her. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is Quentin with Quentin Knows Games, and peace out.
Yo, so nobody protects me after I grabbed it? What are y'all doing? For real? All them sky hammers oh my god. I swear, if I grab that one more time and I see like 3 sky hammers in there not protecting me, I'm gonna... Ooh. We're about to fucking lose because these dudes suck. Take it! God. GG my ass. Get that shit out of here, man.